progress at all.
Let's go to a court in Finland now that has sentenced a controversial leader of a Nigerian secessionist movement to 6 years in prison. What is his offense according to the law?
There is no offense. How do you... Look here. Madam, these people are simply saying Biafra, Nigeria, is no more. And they have the right in Europe to...
Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Let your heart not be troubled. I will explain this message, the short clip you just finished to watch. And also, let your mind not cut. I will show you the complete clip by David Matsanga. ABAMEC Network. The reason why I'm bringing this message here is just to let us know exactly what is happening. After this man secured victory for Simon Ekpa, allegedly, or rather, after the finance government promised him that they are going to release Ekpa after the original trial day. You know, all these things that have been happening since 5th, 6th, 7th, and today 8th, they are also going to appear. Or maybe, no, I think this weekend there's no. Today 8 and 9, there's no court. If I'm not mistaken. But I will find out. So on 10th, which is on Monday, is the day that they are going to declare the final ruling. So according to David Matsanga, from what he posted on his X handle, which I have given to you earlier on today, about securing freedom for Mazi Simon Ekpa. Now, Nigerian government is approaching this guy now with the sum of $13.8 million for him to stop interfering in anything that got to do with Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, because they know that after Simon Ekpa's release, next he is coming is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So now they are trying to approach him. I don't give you information without no evidence. By my left hand side here is Sunday Dare, or whatever they call him, a Yoruba, working with the presidency. He's one of the spokesperson of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He read something 13 hours ago. Let me read what he wrote. He says, and I quote, "We, the presidency, are trying everything humanly possible to make sure we have a dialogue with Dr. David Matsanga over interference in the internal crisis in Nigeria." So they want to make it look like they want to have problem with him, but no. A close ally. You know these people, when they call them presidency, their mouth no they stay one place. He leaked. Maybe he leaked it to one of his colleagues or one of his boys. And then the guy went to the comment section where he posted this in and wrote, "If it matters for we to increase the initial amount of 13.8 million, please, we need to do it because these guys are going nowhere." That is, go to their X, go to Sunday Direct X, Sunday Direct C-O-N or O-O-N, whatever all this nonsense title they used to give them in Abuja. Go there on X. He posted that message 13 hours ago. You will find the message there. And also go to the comment section. You will see this guy who says him initially did not mention about the amount they have already prepared to pay this guy for him to hands off on the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and on the case of Simon Ekpa. So it was the through let me call it an associate to Sunday Dare that made that comment. And on suit also, so I'm very sure that he's also working with the presidency. So if he refused to accept 13.8 million, they are going to increase the bribe so that he will remove his mind from anything that got to do with Biafra. To tell you that these guys know what they're doing. Immediately he gets involved in the case in Finland, all of them disappeared. That was why you see, when they went to court, Simon Ekpa was looking left and center, asking, where are Nigerian government that are fighting me? Where are the ones who submitted a petition against me? Where are the BIANCA-echok and the SDOS? Nowhere to be found. Because they knew this guy is going to secure victory for Simon Ekpa. So the bribe they are trying to give him now is for him not to blow more whistle, because now he has turned to become a whistle blower. For him not to blow more whistle on the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, despite the fact that the world is aware. But you know, sometimes creating awareness, some people, all these top politicians, or the ones who feel that they have power, they used to look at the people who is making that call, who is blowing that whistle. If na common man, they will just disregard it. If na person of interest, my brother, they will listen. So this guy now have grown to the level that wherever he enter, he said he has traveled over 162 countries of the world. That is according to the words of David Matsanga. But let me just allow you to watch that clip from beginning to the end. Let your mind not be troubled. Or you get worried because of my talk. My brother, if I can't do this, maybe you won't enjoy watching me. But thank you for the ones who believed in what I'm doing and who also liked my analysis. I bless you. May my God bless you. May my God protect you. May my God find you at any point of your need, and they must surely flog you with blessings. Please watch this clip, and when we come back here, we are going to calm down to analyze this message to a layman's understanding. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Oya, regardez.
Progress at all.
Let's go to a court in Finland now that has sentenced a controversial leader of a Nigerian secessionist movement to 6 years in prison. What is his offense according to the law?
There is no offense. How do you look here, madam? These people are simply saying Biafra, Nigeria is no more, and they have the right in Europe to say so. Two, Nigerian system itself has said they don't. The court relied on intelligence from Nigeria. Asanda, which Nigerian intelligence can give you the credibility? It's corrupt, underfunded, compromised by terrorists. They have recruited the terrorists in intelligence system. So the information, Finland collapsed in its all democratic format. When it said it relied on Nigeria's intelligence information. Anybody can come up and say, Asanda is doing this, that. Do you go and use that intelligence? Finland is one country that is now changing from proper democratic institutions to being corruptly entering Africa by paying huge sums to get contracts. Finland has been given contracts with Nigeria. Nigeria has given them to build dams, gas pipelines, and so many dispensaries. They are corrupt. They wanted to get this guy to appease Nigerian government. If you look at the evidence, I've read the entire evidence of how the three judges came to a conclusion. I bet if it was in South African court, it would be thrown out on the first day. There is no judgment where you say you use the intelligence, Nigerian intelligence, when Nigeria itself has terrorists, part of the intelligence system in Nigeria. They are terrorists, and they have admitted. And they have admitted they have recruited some. So which intelligence information did they use? I'm telling you, that sentence is going to be quashed by the European Court of Human Rights in Strasbourg. It will be quashed. That guy will walk out free.
So what now then for Simon Ekpa, this Finnish citizen of Nigerian descent? Must he go the human rights route, as you say?
I want to tell you, originally, these people wanted to kidnap this man quietly at night. Thanks God, people started going to European court somewhere. And, volunteers stopped it and told Finland that you are in trouble. We know what you are doing. They wanted to take him without even going through the court. This man is a Finnish citizen. He has been in Finland for over 30 years. Where do you take him? What has he done? He's simply saying Nigeria needs to be rearranged. All of us in Africa know that Nigeria has collapsed. All of us in Africa know there is no administration in Nigeria. All of us know that Nigeria is a country without a country and a state without a state. Governance has collapsed. And these people are simply saying, can we rearrange Nigeria and go away? It's like what I have told you about Congo. Biafrans are over 80 million people out of 250. But there are people killing people there. There are terrorists coming down daytime and they take over your house, take over your farm, feed on your food, kill your people. They are there. It is happening. And African Union has not said any word. United Nations Security Council has not said any word. United Nations habitually sentenced Nigeria to a country which has abducted people, killed people, and if you have such reports, how can you sentence a man for 6 years when you know that the state you are dealing with is a rogue state.
Let's go to Burkina Faso now. The government there has passed a law banning homosexuality. What kind of sentences will those who are found guilty face?
You know, that is something in Africa, which is, you know, you and I, some of us live in Britain. I've lived in Britain for 40 years. And we know these things take place in UK. They are there, everybody. Nobody. Do your business, I do my business. But this is in Africa, some countries, like my country, Uganda, the laws are very clear. I did not expect anything else. Even in Nigeria itself, even where in Ghana, everything, the same law. Africans will, on this one, Africa has just accepted, and all of them have talked in one voice. Asanda, there is nothing, even the punishment could be worse in Burkina Faso, because Burkina Faso is a military regime, and if you are found doing those type of things, go and do them somewhere else, but not in Burkina Faso. Just as Uganda, the laws are very strict. Worse, maybe in Africa, there is only South Africa, which is your country, which allows some of those ideas. But most of the countries in Africa, I think it is a new concept that it has not been taken very seriously by those countries.
Before we run out of time, let's touch on Ghana. The president there, John Mahama, has removed the chief justice in the country, Justice Gertrude Araba Tokono, from office. We had discussed earlier how she was facing allegations of misbehavior. Who will replace her? Is there a replacement at this stage that they're looking at?
I think they will go through the tribunal that the parliament put the name to, the parliament to Justice Commission, which is set up by, again, the president. Some of these places in Africa, they do things very well, but then they turn up to do things badly. I don't know where the bad relationship, the bad blood between the chief justice and the president came about. But in Ghana, the constitution allows the president to choose a chief justice of his or her own choice. So it is like in Uganda. The chief justice is chosen by the president. The chief of Supreme Court is chosen by the president. All judges are chosen by the president. And then names are taken to once they are chosen, the names are taken to parliament for vetting. That is it. The only country which I've seen in Africa where judges are chosen by the public is Kenya. Kenya does choose their judges. They put you on a panel. They put you on an interview publicly. People write and say, no, that woman is a thief. She stole my chicken. She should not become a judge. So it will be the same. Mahama needs a judge who can be doing his manifesto. It's not just as like American system. They have an American system in Ghana. If the conservative, the Democrats are in power, they change almost everything. And then Republicans also come and change everything. So I think there is nothing wrong with that, but I don't know what brought the two not to work together. It is corruption, cases, allegations, and so many other things. But in Africa,
how do you think this entire debacle makes the judiciary of Ghana look, or is the reputation not going to be so much on the judiciary, but rather on the president?
It is. It dents. Ghana has been one of the best countries where you can enter and feel free, my sister Sandra, that this is you and Africa. When such things start coming, I get worried. But I think it won't dent much because there is a lot of freedom in Ghana. There is a lot, is doing something. The economy is picking up, not like the other time when the CD was going down. I think he still has some popularity. Mr. Mahama is a good Democrat, but as I've told you, he's my friend. I don't know where he went wrong with the Chief Justice.
All right.
But remember, during the tenure of Nana Ado, he was accused of some cases where I think this judge did not handle properly. I think there was victimization during the days when he was in opposition. So I think it is time for him to clean up the judiciary, but it dents indeed. People start losing confidence, investors lose confidence, because you need a court where you can go and make your case in case you have disagreed with your local partner. So if things like this happen, money is taken away from the country.
Dr. Matsanga, thanks again for your insights. We appreciate your time as Channel Africa.
Thank you very much. And thank you. One of the things that I want to say is this case of Finland shows how Western Hemisphere has avoided human rights and it wants material from Africa. The Nigerian people have corruptly wanted to get this boy detained. They gave evidence. They wanted to steal him at night. It is not very good at all. Nigeria kidnaps its opponents. Asanda, don't in Africa, let's not allow this. Nigeria comes to kidnap opponents who just say, please give us freedom. Let Nigeria rearrange itself. Rearrange Nigeria.
Dr. David Matsanga, political scientist and conflict resolution.
You all are welcome back to this channel where we tell you the undiluted truth about everything. In case you are, this is your first time of joining us. My brother, my sister, you are welcome. From the depth of my heart, I wish you good. In fact, I wish you all the best that this life has to offer. I wish you all the best that this month of August has to offer. As a new person, please endeavor to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Follow us on all our social media handles. So back to the business of the day. Why am I saying this? Abamek Network is the station that these guys are using, just like New Central and Yambaba. These people never bring anything good or anybody to talk about good concerning the Igbos or Biafrans or Mazen Namdekano. So somebody will say now, oh, why must it be this Abamek network that they will summon David Matsanga? My brother, don't forget that we are fighting against principalities and powers. People who feel that they see ahead of you. That is the guys we are fighting against. So they will always like to play their game, thinking that others are fools. For crying out loud, they are the one that sanctioned this meeting with this David Matsanga and this lady on Abamek. Abamek is not even that popular in Nigeria for him to invite of this kind of personality. Nigerian government sanctioned it. You understand me? So that they will find more ground to so they then lure him to come to Nigeria and have a roundtable discussion with them in Abuja, either secretly or openly. You know the reason why we always cry out when we see this kind of a thing? Even if the no network, no other social media agrees to carry it, we need to carry it because immediately you debunk it, they will just kind of re-strategize into another different thing. So this one they are planning to do, let us raise the awareness so that when they know that we have already know what they know, all they would have to do is to re-strategize and find other means. But this particular means now is the worst of it all. Money is the root of all bad things, or rather the love of money is the root of all bad things. So not everybody they will tempt with 13.8 million, or maybe they're going to even increase it to 18, 19, 15, 20 million dollars, because Nigerian government is ready to pay anything as long as you agree to play games with them, not to interfere in the affairs between the Biafra and the Nigerian government. So that is where we find ourselves. So don't even ask that question or bring that argument why they no use channel or Arise TV to hold this guy. For crying out loud, this guy have been hosting interviews with Arise and channels. But now this time around, they used unknown TV station to make this kind of broadcasting, thinking that we don't know. We have already decoded their plans, and it is dead on arrival. Well, I don't have much time to waste. I think here we will take a break because more of these videos is going to drop on your doorstep today. It is all about Simon Ekpa, it is all about Dr. David Matsanga, and it is all about every other person out there who is genuinely working for the independent state of Biafra. My brother, your reward, whether on this earth or the life beyond or great beyond, my brother, it is unquantifiable. Take it from me, and so shall it be. Please make sure that this message goes viral. Zoo government is at it again. Bribing. We decode the one they want to do in US. Do you know what they did? They have to call their money back. But unfortunately, they lost 5 million out of the 20 million they want to pay to Biafran lobbyists in US. They lost 5 million because the guy said this one is not refundable. The $5 million is not refundable. You can imagine what $5 million, which is about 8 to 9 to 10 billion naira, is going to do in the lives of the suffering Nigerians. But their government decides, or rather, they are happy using those cash to bribe for people not to intervene while they are buying their own citizens. And you tell me that this government is government of the people, by the people, with the people. No, it is the government of the rich, by the rich, and for the rich. Government of the wicked, by the wicked, and for the wicked. Government of the witches and wizards, and by the witches and wizards, and for the witches and wizards. Every politician, whether in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, they are just, I see them as witches and wizards, and that is what they represent. Nothing one tell me, you can't even gaslight me. I cannot change my tongue. That is the gospel truth. Well, my people, I beg enjoy the rest of this news and also enjoy the rest of your day while we go in to cook something more palatable for you or for us. As we promised, we will always deliver.